My name is Colin Morris. I'm a physical therapist with Select Physical Therapy in Old Saybrook, Connecticut. Today I'm going to be going over a core or a trunk strengthening program to make your back more resilient. It's a simple program you can do at home, and we're going to go from a beginner's level and advance to a more challenging level. Okay, we're going to begin with against the wall. We're going to have 4 points of contact with your forearms on the wall and up on the balls of your feet on the floor. The positioning is important. We're going to have the forearms parallel, and we're going to maintain what we call a pelvic tilt, where you tuck your pelvis underneath your spine. That's going to engage your pelvic floor, your abdominals, and your glute muscles. And so with the 4 points of contact against the wall, the goal is to hold in good form and up on the shoulders too. So you push forward on your shoulders to engage the shoulder muscles. So the goal here is to maintain this with good form for 1 minute. And then you can make some changes to it to make it advance and challenge in different planes. You can bring your base in a little bit more narrow, and then you can release a point of contact. An arm, you can do a leg, you can do a combination of the two. Okay? And then once you release a point of contact, the goal is to maintain the sequence for 30 seconds with good form. Then you can change the position to get different angles on the trunk. So we can go from the side. Okay, so the same thing. So now you only have 2 points of contact from the side, but the goal for this is still a minute. Okay, so then you're gonna pelvic tilt, top shoulder back, and then you hold that position for a minute. If that's not challenging, you can add some dynamic positions to it. You can raise a leg, you can go up and down, or you can just hold, and you can take a weight in your arm, and when you're doing that, and you can add forward flexion of the shoulder. It's going to add some rotation component to it. Okay, and then you want to work on the extensor group, which is the muscles in the back. And for this, you put your elbows on the wall, you're up on your heels, and here's your 4 points of contact. All right, pelvic tilt, up on the shoulders, and you hold for 1 minute. If you want to add some dynamic motion to it, you can start raising a leg. You can alternate, and once you remove a point of contact, the goal changes to 30 seconds. And again, it's at a slow tempo and good form. Okay, so then once we've completed the wall and the progression, the criteria is to maintain the set of time that you put. Your form is good and that it's easy. Okay, so you ask the patient or you ask yourself, was it challenging or was it not challenging? If it's not challenging anymore, you're ready to move on to the next level. And so now we'll go against a table. So we're getting into a more horizontal position, which is going to challenge the trunk muscles more. So it's basically all the same as what we did, just in a different position. So 4 points of contact, pelvic tilt, up on the balls of the feet, protract the shoulders. Again, the goal is to hold when you have the 4 points of contact for 1 minute. All right, I'm going to narrow my base of support a bit because I'm going to add some motion to it. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I can raise a leg, I can raise an arm, I can do a combination. Okay, and then you want to try the other plane of motion. So you're onto your side. Okay, pelvic tilt, top shoulder rolled back, up on the shoulder. Once you're in this position, it's 30 seconds. Okay, you can raise a leg, you can take that same weight, you can go with the arm, you can do a combination. Okay, and then you got your extensor group on your forearms, up on the heels, raise up, pelvic tilt on the shoulders. Okay, here it's a minute. Once you release a point of contact, it's 30 seconds. Okay, and then the progression can go to the floor where it's all the same. Now there's a few other exercises that you can do on the floor that I like for trunk strengthening. Okay, so one is called the bird dog, where you're in an all fours position. Again, I'm going to do the pelvic tilt. I'm going to be up on the shoulders. Okay, you can do one arm. Okay, you can do a leg. And again, you can do a combination. Okay, and the idea is to maintain for 30 seconds once you release the point of contact. And then the highest level challenge in this position is you hover above the ground, you hover your knees above the floor. So I lift my knees up. So now I'm on the balls of my feet and my arms. Same thing, pelvic tilt, up. You can do a leg, get your balance. You can do an arm, and you can do a combination. Standing up on the shoulder, very challenging, okay? And then the last one is a bridge. It's a traditional bridge exercise. And so you do the pelvic tilt, and you roll up onto the back of your shoulders. You can hold for the minute, or you can just roll back down, keep rolling back up, and just keep going for a minute. Now if you want to go for 30 seconds and release a point of contact, pelvic tilt, you roll up on the shoulders, extend the knee. You want to keep it even, extend the other knee, and then roll back down. So to summarize, the safe progression I think is important. You don't want to skip any steps. Start with the easy, and the criteria that we use in our clinic for progression is the time duration, maintaining proper form, and that it's become easy to do, or not sufficiently challenging. If it's still sufficiently challenging, you stay at the same level, okay? If you have any further questions on trunk strengthening exercise or general spine health, you can contact me at Select Physical Therapy in Old Saybrook, Connecticut. Thank you.